Sports with Mickey. This podcast is live and direct from the Windhoek Palm Hotel.
Hi, welcome to Sports with Mickey, and I'm Mickey. Mickey Wright or Mickey Kapama, whatever you want to call me, I'm your girl. I'm recording live from the Windhoek Palm Hotel. At this space, we talk about everything sports, whether you like football, whether you like rugby, basketball, you can name it all. We got the tea for you right here. Today, I am joined by the CEO. Should I say CEO? You know what? The founder, owner of Footy, Namibia, Mr. Silas. Welcome to Sports with Mickey. How are you?
I'm good, good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to be on your show.
Yes, it is your pleasure. I'm joking. Yeah, so please tell me and my viewers about yourself and your... Yeah, tell me about yourself first of all. Who is Silas?
Okay, so I'm Silas, but many knows me as Foot Namibia. Actually, they even just call me Foot Namibia.
Yeah, they call you Footy.
Yes, so yeah, I'm the founder of a well-known and established football platform in the country called Foot Namibia. So yeah, it's a privilege to be in such position. I didn't really expect it to be that huge, but yeah, no.
Besides, apart from football, because obviously you are Footy Namibia owner, apart from football, what do you like doing for fun?
You know, obviously football is number one.
Were you a baller?
Yeah, no, yes, yes.
What position?
I was a footballer, a striker, but then, yeah, I used to play for a third division club in Walvis Bay, called June 7, and also played for Young United in
Okay.
Walvis Bay. Yeah, so I played for two clubs actually in Walvis Bay.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Oh, I thought you were
yes.
just,
No, I was a baller.
Ah, okay. So what else do you like doing for fun?
You know, I skateboard. You know, not really everybody cup of tea, but yeah, I do skate.
Okay, cool. Okay, anyway, enough about you. Tell us what inspired the idea to start Footy Namibia, and even the name. It's so catchy. It's just so like even I want to wear like a Footy T-shirt. Just like it's so cool. What inspired you to start Footy?
So it all started, let me say last year when the league, no, the year before last year when the league resumed after a short dormancy. So, you know, as a football fan, you're looking for information,
Yeah.
nowhere to be found. You know, you're looking for first division information, nothing. Premier League information, nothing. Then I was like, no man, let me create a page, whereby anything I get, I post it. You know,
Yeah.
just to have a well organized platform, man, for information. So yeah, that's how it started.
You started on Instagram or Twitter?
No, Twitter, Twitter,
course,
obviously. Yeah.
of
So
course.
so at first, I was posting on my personal page on Twitter. Yeah. Then I got a bit of audience there on Twitter. Yeah. Then they encouraged me to branch out to Instagram and Twitter. And Facebook. And yeah, now Facebook has like 80,000 followers. Instagram has like 40 something, 45 I think.
Nice.
Followers. So yeah, so it's like it's huge now. I don't even expect it to be that
Yeah.
huge, because when I started, I was just like, no, I just post the information. Whoever sees it, just for me to go back if I want to maybe like tweet
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it all started on Twitter, but now it's Facebook is number one. Then comes Instagram. Then Twitter is actually the last.
Yeah, you know, Facebook is it's when it comes to football, Facebook is that app that like a lot of football people, like a lot of people that love football are there. A lot of football analysts, football critics. So
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
Instagram is for baddies and people want to look cute. Although you will still get your numbers up, and Twitter is for us mos. We clowns, we making jokes, we just
Yes, I would say Twitter is like where people, let me say the chaos. That's where that's where it starts.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Then Instagram is more a bit well organized. Then Facebook is like where like this like serious experts and all that. But then so Twitter jokes, Instagram just then like Facebook is where like with like where you get
Where you get the numbers in
Yes.
terms of football.
insightful people.
Okay, speaking of football, the reason I brought you here is I want us to digest, to break it down, especially starting with Brave Warriors. Let's talk about Brave Warriors. What do you think? I want to start with the good, and then we go down to the challenges and the weaknesses of the team.
Okay.
Colin Benjamin's Brave Warriors. First of all, what is their style of play? Are they like a high press type of play, like a team, or do they play defensive? What do you think?
The coach style of play, I think it differs according to the opponents. Because against Cameroon, all our games we mostly play the kind of low block because we all know Cameroon is better than us. So but let me say low block, and then we tag them on transition. So but then against small teams, like okay, let me say like our level, our level of opponents like Kenya and Zimbabwe, them it was a balanced game. It was a balanced game. So I would say,
Our level. I like how you put
yes,
that.
yes. Yes, I would say style of play. It's more of more of transitional football.
I think so too.
Yes,
Yeah, I think
because we have speed. We have speed. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's,
yeah, we do.
yeah, I would say it's more of transitional football. But then, we do have possession as well. But if you look at other games, we never really had possessions.
Yeah.
Even Kenya, they had more possession than us.
I think the more we go on the ball, it's the more our players get experience, the
Yes.
more they become comfortable and confident on the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know we will get there because we all know the challenges like in the house. So
I agree with you on the style of play. It's more of a transitional style. I think the thing about Coach Colin is he watches football a lot, and he was a former footballer.
Exactly.
So he knows where to play what type of play. Even though not like most of the time, even though sometimes it doesn't really work with a team. I don't know if it's now maybe because of training, but you get what he is trying to do.
no. The thing is that at the moment our main challenge is cohesion because
I agree with
the
you
local
on that.
players train here, so they have a bit of chemistry. But then our players only go to South Africa, maybe one day of training session they play. So the foreign players, they didn't really have enough time with the local players to gel well, and so I do feel for the coach because first of all, it's away, there's no fans and all that. Then second of all, you don't have enough time to train with the team. So I know I do feel for the coach because
It's very hard. I even once when I ran into him, I even asked him, Coach, how do you handle having two different sets of players? For anybody, it's going to be a challenge. You have two sets of players, and you are a national team coach. You have players that are in the country who are playing football, like not necessarily play, but who are here at home. You train with these players every day or every how many weeks. And then you have players in South Africa who are under a different coach, who are also used to a different style of play, and who are in a league that is functioning. How do
Exactly.
you manage to compile the two? Because I feel like that is also one of the challenges that the Brave Warriors are experiencing. It's the chemistry on the pitch.
exactly because I also say it's the the fitness because just look at our whole African qualifiers. There was no active league. Then other countries
Exactly. That is one. Yeah.
then other countries, their players are fit, they are playing competitive football every week, every day in and out.
Exactly.
Then for us here, our players go for international break. Then they come back, sit home, train, different weeks there again, go back. So the level of fitness between those players is huge. But just imagine, let's say for example, Gero,
Yeah.
Gero goes to play against Agwiza, Baleba from Brighton. You guys play professionally. Then Gero comes back home, no football.
No
Then he waits
football.
for maybe another 2 weeks, a month, again goes back. So I feel for the players,
I feel for the players, and when you come with when you mention the term of fitness, it's not only just physical fitness, but mental fitness for players. If you compare two sets of players, you have Shalulile or Hoto or even Prince Chiwetha.
Exactly.
These players, and then you have a local player who has been just at home, not doing anything because the
Exactly.
league is not functioning.
Exactly.
Mentally, Shalulile, Hoto, these guys are more. They are used to the mindset is a competitive mindset.
Exactly.
They are used to it. They know how to adjust. They know to play under the type of pressure. Then you have a player like the local players now,
Exactly.
who are just sleeping at home. I don't want to say sleeping, but I think that's the term we can use for now. They're just at home. Whether they're coming from a chill, from a groove, and then you have this player's mindset that is relaxed. Yes.
Exactly.
Like even me personally, if I'm to come here, I have to prepare my mind properly to be active mentally so that I can be just in the vibe, right? So that's why I'm pushing for the league to start, or most importantly, a stadium, so that even if the league doesn't start, we have a proper training ground and players are mentally prepared and friendlies.
I want friendlies because the thing is that like I feel like friendlies at this point would be our only option because we can have a friendly then since our players are not playing at home like they are like there's no active league. I would say even like the corporate companies can come on board.
Even now, if we're preparing for the World Cup qualifiers, we can, as you mentioned, the corporate companies say, no, you know what, Brave Warriors, I see a potential, a good team. What if I sponsor a friendly with Orlando Pirates or a friendly with Young Brasilia, any other team, just to put the teams under that, to get the players' mind here.
Yeah, exactly. We can
this is football.
Yes, they can put something together, like maybe just few corporate companies, and they come together, they organize a friendly, even against, Angola, our worst enemy, or even, or Zimbabwe, or just our local Kosafa teams, and just organize a friendly. Yeah, even here back home, because a friendly doesn't have really to be it doesn't have to be FIFA accredited, So just a small friendly just to warm up our players.
To warm up the players, and we can host it at Independent Stadium.
Exactly.
Get the fans, or they can even enter for free because it's a sponsored event.
Exactly.
The fans can enter. We watch our players play, and that way we can also see the players play live. At least it's something, right? We can also see.
I don't even know the last time I don't even know. I can't even recall the last time I watched our team live.
It's one of those things
it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah. So when we are pushing for things like a stadium, it's not saying we are excusing that no, because of a stadium, that's why we are performing. No, it's because a stadium will come with a training ground, a very proper training ground, and players can play. The fans can watch them train. It's a development type of issue, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm happy at least the Ministry of Sport they are making progress because the latest regarding the stadium upgrade is they did at least now secure someone for the procurement the architect.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So but another thing is that like they did invite the media for a press brief regarding the updates, but then they never turned up. So
what happened? Is it the election?
They just never turned up. So now we are worried that is it really going to happen because now
it is worrisome.
Yes,
it is actually very worrisome.
Yeah, because it's been a while. It's just promises, paperwork.
Because having a stadium can save us a lot of money. We can even have players that they train together. This money we are saving, we book the flight tickets of 4 international players, and they can play here, train here. I mean,
not having a stadium is it's a big toll on our federation because now instead of them making revenue, they are just spending on hosting games,
flight tickets, accommodation.
But then they're not making money back. So at least we should have a stadium where the federation can make money back. Even the sponsor now the sponsor is sponsoring our national team, but then their brand is not being exposed locally. So it's a challenge.
Yeah, even but in the meantime, I would like to even call out corporate companies to just try to reserve funding or something just to look out for the national team, because this is our pride and joy. These are the Brave Warriors. To just give something to the NFA and say, because we can't expect the NFA to also do everything, right?
Exactly.
Corporate companies can step in and say, you know what, I am I'm what bank, I want to sponsor renovations of the training facilities. There's rooms there for players that they can stay in for camp. Players don't even camp in Namibia. Camping is important because it creates a relationship. It creates also, it can gives them discipline, because you don't know if the player from training, what are they going to do at home?
Exactly.
Some of them, either they will go sleep or some will go out and chill because the game is 3 weeks away.
Exactly.
But if there's camping, players can stay in one place and the camping room, the rooms are renovated, things like that. So I would really call for help or something. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's also one thing I'm calling out is that during AFCON, all the companies were on board, they were happy.
Right? They were sending shout outs.
But now that you are in a bad state, everyone is
And you see the performance at AFCON, because players were, number one, training together, staying together. There was chemistry on the pitch. You could see the chemistry.
Exactly.
People only think about football just by seeing. But when you look at football, it's deeper than just the skills of a player. It has to do with the mind, the heart, the body, and the environment that they are in. So there's a lot to that. But yeah, enough. Wait, before we move on. Tell me, what is a weakness, besides everything we've mentioned, tactical weakness of Brave Warriors?
Obviously, the number one thing we've been struggling with since AFCON is finishing. Because we have been creating chances after chances, but we're just not converting. So, I don't know, it's just finishing. Because even against we only one shot on target.
15. Oh my goodness.
You see, so it's the same thing that will be happening in all the games. I would say it's just finishing. We all know our forwards have been a bit struggling with form, but I'm glad they're coming back on form now. Yeah, but hopefully with the World Cup qualifiers coming up, hopefully we can be able to
I would say finishing is also affected by. Sorry to cut you. Finishing is also affected by the chemistry as well.
Exactly.
And the other one is set pieces. Creation. They don't know. I don't know if they know or they don't know, but we need set pieces, in the pitch. Like, there is no proper strategy in terms of creating set pieces.
Yeah, no, the thing is that, like, as I previously mentioned, is that we don't have enough time to train local players and foreign-based players. Just a day or two for the local players and foreign-based players to train together. So, obviously because the coach can't focus on everything at once in those 2 days.
Yeah.
You just have to, imagine you first have to do a video analysis in a day or two with the whole squad. You must again train the players, like on the tactics. So I do feel for the coach, because it's he's really trying his best, but the circumstances, they just seems to be a lot.
And also the pressure. Oh my gosh, the pressure. Coach Colin is stronger than me, guys. I'll be crying. The pressure of the nation that he has on his shoulder. No, shout out to Coach Colin Benjamin. You are strong, you are a true brave warrior.
I know, but he did achieve a lot.
Yes.
Because imagine he reached 2 COSAFA finals during his 2-year tenure.
And we had our very first win.
Exactly, we reached round of 16. Our first AFCON win. He did a lot. I feel like if we are playing home, I feel like his record could have been a bit better.
If we're playing home, or if we had a way to ensure that players train together for at least a week before they go for a tournament or before they go for a qualifiers game.
Yeah, but the thing is that now it all comes to funds. The federation also doesn't have that much money to allow our players to camp for that long. So I mentioned the under 15. That the under 15 COSAFA that were just recently hosted in Walvis Bay. Those boys trained for 1 week. 1 week, imagine. The trials, maybe like for 2 days. Then the coach had to train all those boys in a week. So, I feel I feel like it's the funds. The funds. The federation is struggling. To
the funds, the money is the problem. Anyway, let's move to. Before we just close off this show, because there's so much to talk about. Oh my goodness, you should be back.
Exactly.
Let's move to the DEBMARINE Premier League Premiership.
I'm so excited to because it's finally back. We've been waiting, crying for the league to start because
Oh my gosh.
we're bored. Yeah, as a football fan, you are bored at home. You have nothing to do. Even for me as a journalist,
Yeah.
like what do you talk about?
What do you talk about? You're just there showing random stats. You know who Peter Shalolile
Exactly.
has how many goals to go?
yeah, because like I do like to, I do love to cover our local football
Yeah.
because now the league is off. So all I do is just cover foreign players.
It's nice and it's easy covering a local football because you are there live, like.
Exactly.
And you know what broke me this year when they released the date. Oh, it's this weekend, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me prepare, let me do my hair
Post and after
because I
hope.
want to go do my post-match interviews.
Exactly.
And then they postpone it. So this
Yeah,
time,
madam.
fingers crossed that it's next week.
Hopefully.
29th of November,
Yeah.
2024. We are live at Independence Stadium. Watch the space. So tell me, what are you looking forward to for the Brave? No, oh my gosh, the Brave Warriors.
Look at you starting very well. Yeah, so I know the league is gonna be very competitive because looking at the signings that the clubs made, they really did strengthen their squad. Yeah, no, I have a lot of contenders for the title.
My heart was broken when Ongos released the new signings and they took young Brazilians players and I'm like, man, Ongos is cooking, eh?
People talks, yeah. So the thing about that situation is that on the FIFA eConnect system,
Yeah.
the place either registered as an amateur player, meaning that you can only play for one season at the club, and the next season
yeah, it's true.
you are allowed to sign to any club, or you can be given a contract where obviously you can. Yeah, so for the two young Brazilian players on the FIFA eConnect system, the FA, they were registered as amateur players. That's why Ongos could send them for free because they can only play for young Brazilians for one season.
Okay.
After that, they were no more contracted.
Okay, that's fair.
It was a bit.
It's unfortunate, but it's fair because I was looking forward to this season's young Brazilian having those same players in the season
I was very excited.
and to see how far up they are going to go with that same
But
squad.
they made a lot of signings, like good signings in South Africa. From what Uppington City, I did.
Oh, that's great.
I did my research on the players.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, they're good.
All the way from Carlos region, young Brazilians. We are watching.
I have a feeling they would do better this season. Like I have a feeling they're gonna be very competitive. to be honest.
Okay, that's cool. So, what teams? Let's talk about how do you think this league is gonna end? Top three?
Top three, order though. Order.
No particular order.
No particular order. Obviously African Star, the reigning champions, they have to be there. Yeah, because they did. I'll put them there. Then Ongos, they made so many signings, quality signings.
Yeah.
So I will also put them there. Then it's gonna be a tough challenge between Chula Chula, Comas Nampole, and Unam. I have to choose one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's your top five in
Yeah.
retrospect.
Yeah.
Okay, my top three, I have no particular order. Ongos FC. I have Comas Nampole. You know what? Let me shoot for the star. I have Unam, Ongos FC, and African Stars.
Okay.
Speaking of African Stars, their new logo. Yo, when I saw it at first, I was like, what is this? What is going on? But it grew on me. I'm not going to lie.
So much controversy regarding the logo because fans. A fan is it's hard for you to adapt to something like you have to take time. But the logo.
What were your first thoughts? Like, let's talk about first thoughts.
My first thought was like, why is the African?
Yes, right.
Where's the African?
Same. I was like,
African
where is it's African Stars? Where is the African map?
Exactly.
Where
That was my
is
first
the map in the room with us?
Yeah, no, but they did explain it well.
Yeah,
no, like their video explaining makes sense. So
Yeah, after looking at, so when I first saw it, of course, I had the same thoughts. Number one, where is the African map? Number two, where is the blue color? Because it's known for the blue, white, and red. Where is the blue? And then later on, I had to sit down, I took a bottle of water and I relaxed, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I see what they were trying to do. African Stars is in a journey to transform this club into a professional club, because their aim is to play CAF, not only play CAF, but reach past the group stages.
Yeah,
So,
but even the logo is more modern.
yes, it's modern and it looks more professional. It looks like a professional club logo now. So I see what they're doing. I see the vision. The vision, Mr. Hay. I see the vision there, sir. Shout out to Salomo Hay. Yeah, so that was my first initial thought, and that was my final thought. African Stars, they want to be very professional, and they are. When it comes to running a club in Namibia, they are the best.
I was just said because there are two CAF Champions League campaigns. They were just unlucky. They were unlucky in both occasions. Yeah, they could have made it to the group stages.
They could have. Even the last campaign,
exactly.
They had a good chance to making it out. It is very unfortunate. Eh?
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Penalties. Then the other season.
I think when it comes to penalties, African Stars also need to focus more on taking penalties for the players when it's training. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm hopeful at least, in the future one of our clubs can make it into the group stages. Then, just make history. Yeah.
They must make it past the group stages, and that will be history for Namibian leagues.
Exactly.
But yeah, Silas, I hate to do this. This is the part of the show that I don't like, especially when we talk about football.
Yeah.
This is a part of the. I don't want to say bye, but you know what? Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much.
When the league starts,
we'll be here every day live.
Here, so
thank you so much for joining me in my little space, this cute little space at the Windhoek Palm Hotel, the most beautiful scenery. Thank you for coming, and I would really appreciate if I see you again. And I'm sure the
stadium to be
we should be sitting there at the stadium also and talk about this. So yeah. Thank you, and thank you so much for joining. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more of this tea, because as you have noticed, there's a lot to talk about in terms of football, in terms of sports. So, with me, Mickey, and Mr. Silas, bye!
Sports with Mickey.